Debating the ministry's allocation, Alukonda constituency councillor Philemon Jambula suggested that the ministry's Ashukota regional office be relocated from Ondangwa to the central point of Umthia to smoothen its operation. While welcoming the budget, Karibab constituency councillor Melania Njako is concerned that most of the budget is going towards the salaries and not leaving much for the construction of schools and hostels. She therefore appealed to the private sector to continue helping government in infrastructure development. Most MPs complained about a lack of hostels at most schools and called on the ministry to do more to ensure learners' accommodation across the country is improved.
I also think that community hostels or private hostels, community hostels and private hostels, they are also playing a crucial part when it comes to accommodation. Because one understands that with accommodation, if you are accommodating learners, especially the girls' child, they are so privileged that they don't expose themselves to the men that are stationed at shibins to take advantage of these innocent girls.
Learners are accommodated in makeshift facilities commonly known as kambashu. And these learners, some of them, they are under 16 years, which it means they are still under care of their parents, but they are not accommodated in the hostel. So this situation is considered to one of the contributing factors to increase the rate of teenagers' pregnancy, which is reaching crisis proportions in the affected communities.
Parliamentarians further called on the ministry to improve the monitoring of government projects.
The Ministry of Education to make sure that when projects are set in the regions, there is monitoring of projects. Because as regional councillors, when you go and you do something, they say we are intervening. So we are interfering. Therefore, most of the projects, like others have highlighted, in our regions, the problem was quality of work done. You'll find some toilets were done, but there is no, the ablution was built, but there is no septic tank. The pipe just ends there. So if they could go and inspect the value for money which government is invested, that might work. But now there is no follow-up from the national to regional, from regional to the ground at the rural area. So I just urge that these projects funded by government need to be followed and verified value for money.
They further want a speedy replacement of teachers where vacant posts occur to ensure quality and timely education provision.
People should stop with this cheap politics to score points just in order to be up there. But at the end of the day, it's the people suffering. Look at Rehoboth Urban West. We are sitting there with a school, renovations, additions, and hostel that is standing for 3 years idle now, incomplete. Why? Bickering in political offices. We must stop. That 159 million earmarked for infrastructure will not be properly applied and used if the political bickering doesn't stop.